Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey.
A little bit more relaxed today, but I'm not going to be doing a lot of talking at the moment. I've got bubs in my arms.
Oh, and you're a mess. You are a mess.
Oh, tell me about it.
Chat's going crazy.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
chat's going crazy. So as you can see, guys, we've got AllyChat on the screen. We've got Dr. Claude, and we've got Steve.
Steve Ross.
Yeah, that's the one. That's what I was trying to think. Oh, no, what's the last name? Steve Ross.
Steve Ross.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing this morning?
Besides me.
We know how you are, man. You are a wreck.
He looks as good as he feels.
Yeah, but he did it to himself. I thought he said he was sick. I felt sorry for him until I found out what he ate.
Oh, I might have done it to myself, but now it's just gone into overdrive.
Oh my God! It's like no wonder you're sick. You should. I got a mosquito in here. You should have been in the hospital, dude. Onions, cabbage, and onions. Red cabbage and red onions. I was like,
what's wrong with red cabbage and onions? They're good for you.
Not together.
Not as much as you ate.
Oh. So let's see who's in the chat today. Let's see, we got Human City Junction Heath. Hello. We got Eminem Shortline Marty.
Boom.
Shane from Shane Trains.
Joe Rader. Why run naked for? Oh, we got Crazy Joe. Hello, Joel.
Yep. PD Engineering. He's there.
We got everybody. We got a lot of the regulars coming in. Oh my goodness.
Almar, John 2618. Ooh, who's William? It's his birthday supposedly.
It is.
Oh, do we have to sing happy birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, where's William? William, come on.
Yeah.
What?
William says he's he was complaining about not being able to sleep with kids. I said you got to get old and then you can sleep through anything. He says he's 48. That's not old.
That's not old.
No way. He's halfway through it.
Yeah.
40.
I'm at the start. I'm at the start and I'm 31.
I wish I was 48 again. Oh my goodness.
Oh. Come on, William.
Yeah, I still felt pretty good then.
Yeah, he's got him tight now.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I don't know what William's YouTube tag is. Like, for all I know, it could be Why Are You Naked. That could be William right there. And I wouldn't know.
No, it's New Fenris.
That's Bill.
It's
William. William and Bill. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, Bill's a nickname for William.
Yeah, actually.
You guys, y'all in the same position.
See what happens when we don't have a topic?
No, we do kind of have a topic.
Well, yeah.
It's community choice. So today we're doing another community choice episode.
Speaking of which, send us your topic ideas. Send us anything. Send us an email to the Back on Track, which is down below.
Yeah.
Back on Track at Gmail, I think it is.
Also, Ali, remind me to look up your YouTube so I can put it in the description down below as well.
I sent you a message about that an hour ago.
Yeah, an hour ago I was trying to do this.
Oh, look at him.
August 16th, huh? Bill's birthday is on August 16th. That was my dad's birthday.
Oh, there you go. Well, it was my birthday on Tuesday, just gone.
Ooh.
When?
Happy birthday to Shannon.
Happy birthday to Shannon.
No, because everyone had their chance on Trackside Beans the other day. But I know there's a couple of people here that haven't watched Trackside Beans, so they wouldn't know.
That's true. We need to make a regular bean.
So let's see. I'm just trying to look through the chat. Everyone's saying hello, 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 happy birthday, hello, hello. Happy late birthday. Happy birthday belated. Oh, CDP 1965. Hello, how are you?
Hey, Chuck, how you doing, dude?
Hey, Chuck.
Yeah. So
Joe
anyway,
says
since today is community choice, start letting us know what you want us to talk about. So whoever first in, best dressed kind of thing, give us a topic, and we'll see how long we can discuss it for. See if we can help you with a question or help you with a problem, and ask the question to the rest of the community,
Shannon, Joelle says she's getting a lot done on a salvaged kit bash caboose. And we were just talking about that, about manufacturers not doing the odd kind of cars as much, and for whatever reason. But that's one way you got to get that odd car. You got to be able to kit bash it or scratch build it or something like that.
Yeah, for sure. Which we did cover kit bashing and model building a couple of episodes ago. Hi, honey. Joe Raider, does Ali have a layout? Let's talk about that for the next 30 seconds.
No.
Whoa. Throw me under the bus there, Shannon.
What? I said first in, best dressed. There it was.
We still
First question in.
you.
Does Ali have a layout? Brought to you by Joe Raider, Black Rock Central.
Wow.
Yeah,
that was quick.
Please take it off. No,
Shots fired.
Seriously, please.
Yeah.
2 seconds.
Well,
Not
did
yet.
I see something from you that you said you might be buying a layout?
Yeah.
Or you did buy one?
However, I still haven't heard back from the person who's selling it because apparently they're very busy. So I don't know what's going on with that.
Okay.
But I am the first in. They said I'm the first person interested, so I get first.
First try at it.
Get it?
And that's an S-scale layout, correct?
Yes. Yeah, it's actually quite a nice layout. I did have some photos of it here.
How big is it?
7.5 by. It's an exhibition layout. It's 7.5 by 3.5.
So it's about 23 feet.
20, something like that?
It's like 23 feet long. And how wide was it again, Ali?
3.5 meters.
About 10, 11 feet wide.
Yeah, 10, 11 feet is what I was thinking.
It's an exhibition layout. And it's quite clever in what they've. I don't think I've got photos of it, damn it. But it's quite a clever design in how they've done it, because instead of having like your standard fiddle yard at the back, you have the main yard at the front is the fiddle yard, so it's just like a single line at the back. So all your shunting and stuff like that is done at the front where people can see it, and that makes it a little bit more interesting than just planes on a passing loop passing each other at an exhibition, because that gets boring after a while. I mean,
Ali, he wants to know where it's located and the shipping.
I don't know where it is at the moment. Are you talking about the physical layout or what the layout's based on?
Is it located in your area, or will shipping be expensive?
Okay. That's the other thing I've got to work out, and that's what I want to see it for, is because I'm probably going to have to borrow my dad's van and make several trips, because it's a modular layout, so it'll be easily separated into sections.
That'll help.
Yeah.
So I'll probably have to make several trips to relocate it, and I don't think I have room here to have it set up, so I'm just going to have it part set up and the rest of it sort of stored in my spare bedroom. That's the only way I can get it all to fit. So I can, if I can fit the fiddle yard part of it, or the main yard part of it set up, I can just muck around with that. I don't need the main line.
Ali, Chuck wants to know, does S-scale have much available stock like HO and N does? I mean, how available?
Nothing ready to run.
Every time you make
all our stuff is, like I've shown in the past, it's all kit built, track built, and kit bashed. That loco that I showed on Beans the other day, that was a Barkman. It was a Barkman Berkshire, I think, or a Mountain. And it applied to a WHER scale loco. So it's used for HO mechanisms.
I know there's one company out there, PBL, I think.
Yeah.
And it skips my mind who that's what that's short for, but they do S scale.
Yes,
I have scale.
Fox Valley, I think, also does some SN3, not SN3.5, SN3, which is it's equivalent to 3-foot gauge, like the American narrow gauge. It's a little bit different to the Australian 6-inch gauge, which is use HO track for that.
Well, so is SN3, what scale, what width is SN3 track?
Good question. Let me just.
I mean, is it like ON3 or ON30 is HO track? So would SN3 be the same gauge track? I don't know anything about S scale other than, I've seen a few things on it, but I don't get into the S scale.
Well, there's a great Wikipedia page on all of it, actually.
Okay.
The SN3 is 14.3 mil gauge, whereas SN3.5 is 16.5 mil gauge.
Okay, how does that relate to HO?
I think HO is 16.
Yeah, HO is 16.5.
So
okay,
13 would be.
Yeah, so it'd be the same size as HO track then.
Yeah, so the 13.5. I'm sure there's a scale between HO and N. It's very, very rare, like double T scale or something.
Yeah, TT scale is different. That's 12 mil gauge. TT is 12 mil gauge, and that's the same that's used for HON 3.5.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit bigger than HON3.
Yeah, HON3 is 10.5.
Yeah, so the HON3, that's what I was telling you a while ago, that just about halfway between HO and N scale.
Yeah.
As far as the size of the cars, not the track, but the size of the cars.
Hang on a sec, let me try.
Now, I did see something that Crazy Joe and New Ferris said in regards to its size, saying that is big. So while Ali's showing, oh, there you go.
So there's the that for the United States 3-foot gauge. So there's SN3 there. So it's still 1/64th, but it's 14.3 mil, not 16.5.
Yeah, which and even says limited commercial support as well.
Sorry?
Right at the end of the sentence, it says limited commercial support. So obviously there's very limited support for the track.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I had forgotten that American Flyer was S scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit smaller than there.
Yeah.
American Flyer scale.
Heath, you're thinking of T scale. So you got TT scale, and then you got T scale, which is usually 1/480. TT scale, I think, is just in between N and HO, or it's between HO and O. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, in saying that, I know New Ferris and Joel were saying that your layout's huge, but I know of a layout, another exhibition layout close to me, which at the moment I'm hoping to get some funds for it in the future and try and get a team together. But that measures, from memory, 45 by 45 feet and requires a team of 8 people to run. Four people shift on and 4 people shifting off. And it's constant rotation DC layout. Named Wyoming.
Let's see if I can find some photos of this layout.
Yeah. Let's see what else is there. TT gauge 1 to 120. Yeah, so TT gauge is between N and HO. There you go. Thanks for that, PDRR. Oh, Dwight's in. Hey, Dwight, how are you?
Hang on. I'll have to send myself.
Allie, he says, could you set up the layout in your bedroom and you sleep on the couch? He wants to know what your priorities are.
You know,
I was thinking you can do it point to point. You know,
right?
go from the bedroom down the hall into the living room. Yeah.
You know, the thought did cross my mind. Bedroom's only 4 meters long, and that's the biggest bedroom.
Yeah.
Because I measured it. The thought was there.
Humans. Hey,
Yeah,
is it just me, or does Shannon look like he's not awake yet?
No, you're destroyed yourself is the problem.
Yeah, no, I am currently feeling unwell. I have self-inflicted myself with gut issues, and that started all Tuesday. And I'm still paying for it, and I'm not eating the best, but I am getting there.
Drinking that bad rum, man.
Oh, trust me, I had alcohol Monday night, and that actually made me feel a lot better the next day, that's for sure. But then Tuesday I had steak, and I don't think they cooked it properly.
Yeah, and red cabbage and red onions. Oh, God.
No. Shane Strange says he thinks someone makes hand-laid track for SN3. I know Fast Tracks has I believe they've got it. I know they have it for S-scale stuff to lay your own, but they probably have it for SN3 also. There again, I haven't looked at for S gauge stuff, so I don't know for sure, but my guess is they do.
Well, that's what they originally started with back in the early 90s, late 80s. When they started modelling SN 3.5 over here in Australia, was hand-laid track, and there's a couple of guys over here that still hand-laid track, and they use fast rail jigs to do it, because you can get fast rail jigs for just not just points, but curves and straight sections as well. So, come on, why is it not loading?
Chuck's got a question. I've decided to make a mountain out of the top of my helix. Any good videos on how to? Is foam good to use, or just go with plaster? Claude, I think that's a good answer. Something for you to answer. What do you reckon?
I don't know if it's good video, but yeah, I did that, and I had planned to do it all along, but my helix inside was not as smooth and nice as a lot of them you see, because of the way I had to do it. I wanted to get a couple of the loops outside the mountain, so I had to offset the helix, and so that took a little bit of doing. Not hard, but a little bit more than just doing your concentric circles all the way up, or stack circles all the way up. But I did foam on the very, very top just for form, but most of that mountain is cardboard lattice and plaster on paper towels. Work just fine. The only thing you want to do there, if you use plaster, make sure you cover your track, and I mean all of it. Don't think you've got some that's in a tunnel liner that's covered, because you'll get plaster on it if you don't. I found that out the hard way, but yeah, I thought the plaster was plenty easy. It's a little bit messy, but if you want a good place to get plaster, there's a place in New Jersey that sells it on eBay that's pretty good. You can get like 35 pounds for $30 or something like that, and that's shipped. It's free shipping. You can't beat that. I don't know if that's cheaper than plaster in Paris at Home Depot or something, but that's where I got mine. And it's hydrocal, so it's a little bit lighter weight than regular plaster. But they've got all kinds of plaster stuff, and if you want that link, I can. It's on one of my videos. The link is one of my videos, but I don't remember which one.
But hydrocal is much more sturdy than plaster Paris, isn't it? I mean, it's pretty strong.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I've done all my castings and stuff with it.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's it.
You know,
What is?
oh, that's nice. But yeah, I like the plaster. The plaster was easy enough to do, and even after I smoothed it with my hands, once I got it painted, and it took paint great, it took acrylic paint great. It looks. I just came back from going through Colorado and Wyoming and Utah, and you know, I was worried about how the rocks and stuff looked, but they look just like Colorado, Wyoming, and Utah. So I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best photo of it.
That's what he needs is 35 pounds of plaster in his apartment. Hey,
Sounds like everyone's trying to take a page out of Simon Saucy's book.
So
What about Simon Saucy's 50 pounds? Of
Yeah, that's what I'm
sculpting
saying.
mold?
Everyone's trying to take a page out of him now.
that's a lot of sculpting mold.
Oh,
Man.
I didn't get sculpting mold right off. I do have some now, and I use it for small stuff, but I don't do massive stuff with it. I'm not real crazy about the way sculpting mold takes paint. It's different than the plaster. The plaster takes it better, more evenly. Sculpting mold tends to get kind of blotchy. At least the stuff I've got does. It's great to work with, but I actually prefer the fusion fiber for going over the top of the plaster is what I've done. And it gives it that grass look or that ground cover look, and it sticks right to the plaster, and I can color it in the bowl before I spread it on there, so it works really well.
no, I don't find sculptor mold too hard to use. Like, if you apply it and let it dry a little bit so it's still kind of a bit moist, it'll take the paint on a little bit better.
I've even tried to do it when it's still, you know, putting the paint in it when I mixed it. And
you have to use a lot of paint.
The paint go real well with me, but
yeah, no, you got to use a lot of paint. Like, I ended up using, what was it, for 3 cups of sculptor mold, I ended up using like 2 tubes of paint just to get a half decent brown.
Yeah, see,
You know,
I don't like to have to use that much. But the fusion fiber works real well, and I think Chuck was asking. Yeah, that's the one that's got the glue in it, and it's not like sculptor mold because it's not plaster. It's a cotton and paper fiber with glue in it, not plaster. And it mixes up just like fusion fiber, but it stays wet longer, and you can rehydrate it with wet water. You just take wet water and you can soak it down, and you can scrape it right off if you want to, or you can add more ground cover. But they suggest you put your ground cover on right after you put it on, because it'll stick right to the product, and you won't have to use more scenic glue on top of it. And I've done it both ways. I've done it, put it on there with scenic glue after it's dried, and it works just fine that way also. But you can re-wet it and do it that way.
You know, Joe Rader's got a good point that sculptor mold can be a little pricey.
Yeah, it can. It can.
Yeah.
Well, the stuff I'm talking about too is I think I paid $40 for it at one of the train shows. It will do 50 square feet. And I've probably done half of that, and I've still got more than half the bag. So just depends on how thick you put it on. The first thing I started doing with it was putting it over as the main covering instead of plaster. I don't like it for that, but it goes great over whatever your base is, whether it's plaster or foam or something like that. You can put it over the top of that, and it makes a good final top because it looks like ground when it gets done. It's just a little bit bumpy. You know, a little bit uneven. It's not real smooth, although I guess you could probably get it even more wet and make it smooth. But I think it looks more like real ground cover than just plaster.
You know, Heath, I don't know. I might disagree with you. I thought you said you can home make your own sculptor mold. I tried that. That was a lot of work. So I think for me, I would buy it. It was too much work to try to make it, at least for me.
To answer your question, Heath, yes, that future I was referring to, 7.5 by 3.5 meter layout. That's a photo of it at the 2007 Perth Model Railway exhibition. I think that was one and only time it was ever displayed.
Let's see. Trying to see if there's any more questions.
I'm not seeing anything. Let's see.
Yeah, we kind of got stuck on sculptor mold, and everyone's now talking about sculptor mold.
No. Yeah, that's our topic, sculptor mold.
Isn't there, I think it was John did a video on making sculptor mold, I think.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I did it the hard way, but it was cheaper, but boy, it was a lot of work.
All right. Anyone else got any more questions or problems they want us to talk about and get the community involved with?
Hey, Chuck, I just put up a link to the YouTube that shows you how to do the mix it up and all that kind of stuff on the fusion fiber, and I'm sure there's a link on the bottom of the page of that YouTube video. But Scenery Solutions is where you get it.
Steve, can you talk about some key rings?
I was just going to say, I've got some little things here.
Ding, ding.
Don't say it like that.
Do they make it down
Say my
to
ding-a-ling.
a certain icon that people should be pressing? Bell icon? Ding.
Oh, yeah. Hit the bell icon. Woo. Look, wait a minute.
Ha ha hey. Ha ha ha.
What's he said?
How do we get Shannon a good haircut?
Yeah, what?
He just looks like he's
I
having
don't think it's possible, Heath.
Oh,
Oh, look
I haven't
at all
had a
these
haircut in
beauties.
like 2 months. Okay, I might cut my hair tomorrow. I don't know.
So, look at these little guys, everybody.
We're talking like some creepy guy in a van.
Who wants one?
I've got key rings.
I got lots of key rings.
Yeah,
They're
we're
all
trying to have
done.
key rings. And did you get anything in the mail, Steve, related to?
Every day.
No, nothing of mine. Nothing of mine. I'm talking about something else. Something that was sent to you from Ally's house.
Oh, well,
where
so
is
far
that?
I have not got that yet. Last
Okay.
thing I heard, it was stuck in San Francisco. So
Oh, Lord.
I haven't got anything else. I was hoping to get it this morning and we could do an unboxing, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So no.
It still says San Francisco. I just checked it up now.
No, I've got a different update on a different website. I can't remember if it was USPS or if it was a global tracking website. Heath,
Hey,
do we get
Steve.
another Shannon unboxing today? No.
What's that? Woo!
Steve, Joel wants to know how much for the key rings.
There we're doing them for $5. Okay. And that's going to go into a fund for future giveaways. So we got to work out the details for that. But you know, anybody that wants one, that's the plan. We've got some extra ones that are, let me get these out, that are actually aluminum. And I've got a limited number of those. And these are kind of, they're aluminum. But what kind of going to do we're still working on it, a contest within a contest, that those are going to be more. But that's also going to, the people that buy those are going to be in a drawing for another contest. We'll give you the details.
Yeah, like a
on that
raffle.
one later. Like a raffle.
Yeah, like a raffle.
Yeah, so I mean the regular ones, $5, no big deal, except they keep dropping them. And the aluminum ones, I think I've got 20. I got 23 of the aluminums, and I got, I don't know, like 70 of the other ones.
Don't
so
let them end up with your re-railer, Steve.
I lost it. It's gone.
Or is it in the mail?
It's probably going to Australia. I think it's mixed. I think it's mixed up in your stuff.
Yeah.
He says there's $5 plus $100 shipping.
Yeah.
Hey. Crazy. Crazy. Joel. That's what I look like with long hair.
Oh
Lord.
my goodness.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Okay, nobody complains about his hair anymore, unless he grows it out like that again.
That's
Yeah,
scary.
but the thing is, you look at that, you can see the South American Indian in me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Chuck. Yeah, the dropped ones are.
I can also see the woman in you too, so you know.
Well, unfortunately, this is not Ron's show, so I can't do certain things on this show like we can on Ron's.
Okay. Wait a minute. Heath wants to know the link for the keychains. Just our Back on Track channel. Just the Back on Track. The moderate. Wait, what is our email anyway?
It's written down the bottom.
Back on Track moderators at gmail.com.
Oh, the email. Yeah, it's in the description below.
It's in the description.
So if you want one, we're going to work out the details, but
Yeah.
The dropped ones are cheaper.
Yeah. Put it this way. So we've got the keychains ready for you guys to buy. We are working on some other merchandise for you guys to buy as well. So hopefully we're looking at within a week and a half, 2 weeks before we have like a store up on sale kind of thing.
Yeah. We're thinking mugs and T-shirts with the Back on Track logo if we could work it out. So, just to whet your appetite
and to help fund more giveaways
and to show us how much you love us.
We're not. But it's not. Make sure everybody knows this is nonprofit. This is all going to fund giveaways.
Oh yeah.
So it's all for you guys. It's all going back.
You guys are missing the funny stuff in the chat.
No, I'm looking at it.
Chuck wants to know if the ones dropped on the floor are more or less.
No, you get them cheaper. No, the ones on the floor are cheaper because I probably won't find it. I think they go on the floor. That's they disappear.
Magical place where things end up and I'm never seen again, like KD springs and other small screws and nuts.
Well, these things I didn't realize it because when I cut these when I went up the Train Mountain, we had the idea to do this a long time ago, but
we planned doing this before the show even started back in December.
Yeah, and then Train Mountain shut down because of the showstopper, and it's like crap. And that was when I went up there. I spent 3 hours in the machine shop cutting these things, and then I brought them home, and I made it's like a rock tumbler kind of thing. It is
a rock tumbler.
It's a coffee can, a coffee can with a hole drilled in the bottom and a cut off screw. And you should have seen me do it. I got a video. Hooked it to
a drill.
My drill had the drill on a stand with vice grips and a
cable tie.
A hose clamp on the trigger to get it just to turn at the right speed, and filled it with
I'm an engineer.
My driveway rock and water, and it sit there. These tumbled for probably 8 hours to get them all cleaned up.
Hey, Steve, you got to move to Oklahoma. You'd be an engineer here.
Trust me, I'm an engineer. I think I'll put this thing right here. Trust me, I'm an engineer.
Wait a minute. Hey, I'm gonna go. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get it so you can see what it is.
Okay, so apparently Heath wants to know about more of my personal life.
He also, it wasn't Heath. It was Naked wanted to know what kind of show this was. I don't think any of us know.
Okay.
Well, they're
asking the question. That was in December of 2017, and that was May 2018.
Okay, I'm back.
Much better.
Yeah, and that's how I usually cut my hair. So short back and sides with a little, whatever you want to call that thing over the top.
Poofy bit.
Yeah. I don't have any pictures of me with long hair.
That's my
Although I did
Tumblr.
have long hair at one time.
Oh, I used to have
never
a I used
Hey,
to have
I'm someone in a midlife crisis, all right? So leave me alone.
There you go.
No, this was my rock tumbler. My home. I hooked this thing to my cordless drill, got it at about an angle like that, and that thing just tumbled around, stuck.
What did you use? What medium did you use to polish with?
Driveway.
My 3/4 driveway rock, 3/4 minus crushed driveway rock and water.
Oh, wow, big stuff.
A little bigger, all kinds of stuff. The sand was, I did sand, but it really didn't do much until I did the rocks. And they tumbled. I probably maybe 8 hours off and on for 3 days. But yeah, it was kind of a fun project. It turned out really good. Then I made a jig for my drill press and just sat there and put holes in them. So.
Yep. And the wife's probably looking you sideways like, "What are you doing, Steve? You've been drilling holes all day. Have done nothing around the."
No, I was cutting these in the machine shop at Train Mountain, and I was there for a while. And this guy comes up and he said, "Man, you're going to be rich when you sell those." You know, it's like we're not selling them. I told him,
yes, we are selling them, Steve. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm not going to tell him at Train Mountain that I'm selling them, but we can put a link to Train Mountain to give them a plug.
Well, Train Mountain supplied this material, so it's only fair that we, support them.
Actually, if anybody wants to check it out, it's at trainmtn.org, and you can find out all about it at the museum. And they've got live camera page and stuff and people can join. So, what the heck is that? Oh my God!
Thanks, Heath. Now we're talking about our hair. What have you done? Jesus, Heath. Jesus.
That was 2018, and I haven't cut it since. I was short all the way down this side, and this side was just sort of below my ear.
Joel, try drilling a hole in stainless. It takes a while. Depends on the drill bit, Joel. I've drilled through stainless and didn't have any issues.
Hey, good morning, Container Man 68. How are you doing, Roy?
Hey, Roy.
I started shaving everything off in '94, and I do it about 3 to 4 times per year, if not more. Do you use a cutthroat razor for that, Roy?
Okay, Heath, that's good.
Yeah. Anyway, how about we try and get this back on track? Because for some reason we're talking about hairdressing.
Hey,
why are we talking about hairdressing? It's all your fault, Heath. This is on you, Heath.
Moderators, we're off topic.
Anyway, come on. Another question, another problem. Come on, let's have it.
Throw it at us. Bring it on.
How about we also do tonight, maybe or today or this morning, whatever, your favorite vendors? Actually, Claude was talking about that.
Actually, I don't know how many people know about this, but crap. Hang on. Actually, probably most people would know about it. It's not like
Steve, try to find titanium. I've never even seen it.
Where is it? Ted Klein. For those who don't know, Ted Klein, from what I was reading, Ted Klein was one of the guys who actually started up modeltrainstuff.com. You know, he was one of the founding members. Yeah, he died. He passed away the other day.
Oh,
yeah.
That's too bad.
Yeah, so I'm just on their website now. In Memoriam, Theodore Klein, 1935 to 2020. It is with great sadness and a heavy heart that we write to you today about the passing of our friend, mentor, and colleague Ted Klein. Mr. Klein was an outstanding businessman and leader. His vision and business acumen served him well early in his life when he convinced his father to move away from the declining hardware business and embrace the budgeting model railroad industry. His foresight built the foundations for the company that today is a premier source among the model railroading community for model railroad equipment and supplies. Additionally, Mr. Klein always understood and appreciated the value of MB Klein employees and knew that without their hard work, loyalty, and support, his company could have not enjoyed such success. It was his fervent wish that MB Klein continue to serve as a leader in the model railroad community and as a source of support for its employees. We take that spirit and determination with us to ensure the continuity of MB Klein Inc. now and into the future. We collectively offer our sincere condolences to his family and close friends, and we thank you in advance for your continued support as we strive to perpetuate the great legacy of the Klein family. Frank Robble, Director of Operations, MB Klein Inc. And there is a photo, which I'll share, of Theodore. Share screen. By the looks of it, this was back in the early days when he opened up the store. So, you know, as I said, he was one of the guys. He's pretty much one of the guys that started up model train stuff after convincing his old man. And yeah, and after many years, because like I knew of model train stuff, and personally I haven't bought anything from them, but you know, like it shows, you know, I understand they have a great service, some competitive prices compared to other suppliers, you know, and you know, I've always seen them pop up for the last 20 years since I was model railroading, so you know they're doing well, and yeah. Anyway,
Good. Yeah, now we're talking about moderators. We don't need no stinking moderators on this channel.
Yeah. Hang on, what's this about moderators?
Oh, I just threw out a little bit ago. Moderators, we're off topic. We don't have any.
Yeah, where's Sparky this morning?
I was gonna say, actually, we do. We have Sparky.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, where is Sparky?
Where is Sparky?
He must be sleeping in.
Working. I think he's been working a lot.
Oh,
yeah,
no, he's at work. He's at work. I know this because when I was watching his live stream, he was saying something about how he was taking this weekend off, and he's in his head, he's like, I'm not going to work this weekend. I'm not going to work this weekend. And then his boss approaches him on Tuesday and goes, "You working Friday, Saturday?" "Yep." "Shit."
Yeah.
So
That's usually how it goes.
yeah. So literally, he said it. He, you know, what's the word I'm after? He committed to it, and then he realized his mistake.
So I thought I'd just throw in my hat in the ring for mentioning vendors and things like that. So I thought I'd mention Marble Up Models, where I get my 3D printed stuff for S-Scale. So that's one of the other DBs that have been made, like mine.
See you, John.
They don't just do locos, though. They've got wagons here. They've got bogie wagons. They did do HO stuff and accessories, etc. So I thought I'd throw that one out anyway. There you go, Shannon. There's that XM ballast hopper.
Oh, jeez. The love of my life, they are. All because they didn't want to navigate. What was it? 16-inch. Or was it 18? I can't remember now.
Could say it in here.
Because I remember you telling me the radius. I just can't remember it now. It was either 16 or 18-inch that I'm having trouble with.
I'm not sure. It doesn't say it on here.
Anyway, I've got to send one to you anyway because I've got one pretty much almost ready.
Cool. Here's the other one that I think I sent you as well. A couple of these.
Yeah. And the thing is, I painted it that red, and then you tell me, like, what, 12 months later, oh, can you paint it in the yellow?
Oh, I thought I mentioned that when I actually sent it to you that I wanted it in yellow.
Yeah. Actually, in saying that, Steve, you got some paints coming. They should have been there already, but they should be there Monday. The locomotive I sent you should have already been there. Should be there Monday or Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And you got some stuff come from micro scale decals. Should be there Wednesday, Thursday.
It's every day I come home
After those
there's a
decals
package.
are there, package is getting sent.
Yeah, every time I come home, there's packages at the gate. I don't, the wife's going, oh, more Shannon stuff, right? It's like, yeah.
Hey, but Steve, the upside is that's your cover. So you can now start spending money and she won't be none the wiser.
That's right. It's all Shannon's. I'm going to have to get a shipping container to get it over.
Just buy a boat and go yourself.
Man. Well, when you find my re-railer, send it back for me, would you?
Did you ship it to Australia?
I don't know where it is. It's been gone for a week. I have no clue.
Did you check your pocket?
I'm not sitting on it.
Yeah.
No, we've got a new promotion. It's going to be the traveling re-railer. It's going to go all over the world.
Yeah.
Not voluntarily.
Not voluntarily.
Next thing you know, Steve's wife comes in and is like, there's a funny noise coming from the washing machine. I don't know what it is.
Well, we should have. We do have an unboxing coming pretty soon, though, because the traveling boxcars are going to be here whenever they can get them out of San Francisco.
It'll be definitely next week. From what I've been seeing with USPS, the postal service actually comes to improve after the showstopper. So
don't count on it.
No, because what was it? I've been sending a lot of the stuff I've been buying and sending to Steve have been in South California, around there.
Yeah,
and they've been getting there within a week. So they arrived in Seattle. What, Tuesday? Wednesday?
I think.
Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday. So they should be there latest Wednesday, Thursday coming.
Hey, good morning, Michael. Michael McCarville's here.
Oh, Michael, how are ya?
When we've got 10 minutes to go.
We're the back on track dudes.
Oh, and I just butchered his name.
Yeah.
Helps if you watch while you're typing.
Yeah, we got Highball and Hogger too. Good morning. How are you doing?
Coffee and trains.
There you go, Steve. Why you naked said just model CSX. You won't need a re-rattler. Trains won't stay on the track anyway.
Yeah.
That's
good. That is good. I like that. Yeah. Has anybody ever modeled a train wreck on their layout? That would be good to do.
Actually, that is. I've modeled an abandoned train.
Oh, a train wreck would be good.
Yeah, but you can't. I mean, it's just going to be a scene.
Well,
it'd be good for a diorama.
Well, no, you could do it on your layout. You could put a shoe fly around it like the prototype does.
Well, I was going to say, I am bidding on a parts loco because I want the tender off it. But I've got like 20 other tenders I can use behind it. And I've got a car.
There you go. You got a train full of tenders.
Well, the cogs are going.
Oh, come on. I love doing my scenic work like that. I like my little dioramas and yeah, I can't be bothered showing that one off right at the moment.
Hey, we got 26 people in chat.
Oh wow!
But we only have 5 likes. Hit the thumbs up.
Oh come on, guys! Hit that like button.
Come on, hit that thumbs up.
Maybe you need to refresh.
Oh, I can't. I'm doing a tablet, so maybe mine's not accurate.
I'm refreshing.
Uncle Wilmer, how are ya?
Good morning, Wilmer. Not bad.
Hey, Wilmer. All right.
Okay, come on. We'll probably have time for one more question to discuss. So, anyone have any issues? Let us know. Give it to us. Give it to us. Come on. Come on.
26 and 18. Oh, nice. Thank you, Train Freak. And Michael. I got an echo.
Echo.
Echo, echo.
I get you in your own mind, Steve.
Hello, 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 hello. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh boy, don't get.
Oh, don't get us started.
No, I didn't get to bed until 12:30 last night, and then I get up at 4:45. So.
Well, that's your fault.
I was out taking night pictures last night.
Yeah.
Hey, is anybody? No, I was doing comet pictures.
Oh,
I was
okay.
taking.
Okay, we've got two questions. Joelle's asking, what do you use to glue wood to plastic? And Steve87 is asking, scale vehicles, where to buy, what you like. Actually, to answer Steve87's question real quickly, I was having a look at Shapeways the other day. Last time I checked, they've actually remodeled the website, and it's a lot easier to find stuff. And there's a heap of vehicles you can buy, whether it's pre-19 or 1920s to 1960s, 1970s, 80s, modern cars, trucks, heavy machinery. So check it out if you guys are after any hard-to-find vehicles. In regards to gluing wood to plastic, I usually use cyanoacrylate. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, cyanoacrylate.
Yep.
CA.
Yep.
Well, look, for me, it all depends on what the application is. If it's something small, yeah, CA is great. But if it's something bigger that needs strength, I'll use either an epoxy of some sort, or there are several glues out there that are kind of in between those two.
Boy, I'm seeing a lot of topics in chat. Wow.
You're a bit late,
scale vehicles. Where do you buy them? What do you like? Glues.
Yeah, I was trying to find a link for that.
Wired diesel superior to train. There's one from Heath. We got Container Man 68. Why does Steve A have no hair?
William, I've actually got a document which actually makes Kato couplers user-friendly with micro-train couplers. So if you want, send me an email. I'll find that document and I'll email it to you. It's actually quite an easy modification. Sorry to butt in there. I just saw the question and I'm like, oh, I can answer that.
I'm sorry, Dwight, but I'm not going to get up and dance because my dancing is just so much more superior than the boys. So.
Well, we liked it when you were laying on the couch and you looked like you should have been eating grapes looking at chat. Remember that? God.
First thing that popped into my head is the Titanic scene. As soon as Steve finished that sentence, there was a Titanic scene.
Of what?
Draw me like your French girls.
Oh. No, we can't. We can't show this. The family show.
Oh, family show.
Oh.
You boys aren't that lucky.
Oh, come on. Let's off topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get back on track.
Actually, maybe that could be a topic for us. Maybe we should do a topic in the near future of back on track, trackside live, off topic Saturdays.
See how far off topic we can get.
Yeah. We'll start off with a train subject and we'll see how far off track we can get.
Oh boy.
Oh, we can run it all the way into the ditch, I'm sure.
It'd end up a beans.
It'd be worse than beans.
Oh.
I don't know. Beans gets pretty bad.
We usually call it
if you on Ron's show last night, the politics and talking about cars, Jesus Christ.
oh, no, keep politics
We were
Well,
ranting on and on and on about it,
Hey. and we have to censor you. My God.
keep the politics and the religion
oh
out.
yeah, I'll be here with like a little trigger button and like I'll be talking in every 5 seconds. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. It's like, Shannon, dial it down, dude.
Language.
Yeah.
Why are American model railroaders better than Australian? Ooh, hey.
Oh,
No. You're not. Don't go there. Don't
shut
go there.
up. Hey,
Yeah, there's
you're
a
my
good-
friend.
Yeah.
Not talking anymore, Pete.
Who is it again? Oh fuck, I forgot his name. I forgot his name. What's his name? Does all those dioramas and stuff.
Luke
Luke
Talon.
Luke
Yeah,
Talon.
Luke Towan. So you saying, Heath, that Luke Towan is not better than some American modelers?
Here we go. Return fire.
Shots fired.
Shot across the bow right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, like Michael McCarville is saying, iceberg, port
Yeah.
bow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not to mention, I am yet to see an American model Australian railroads.
There's a reason for that.
Absolutely.
Whoa!
I saw a thing on one of the live steam channels with an 1.5 scale. What's that? The locomotive that's got drivers on both ends. What's that called?
Garrett.
A Garrett. Yeah, thing was huge. It was massive.
That's not just Australia. You know, England and
Africa.
South Africa had Garretts as well. And I think there was a design for a Garrett in America, but I don't think it ever took off. I think Rio Grande had ideas for a Garrett, but never came to be.
Dave BNSF is in the house. As I said to new Fenris, if you want, send an email to the back and track email. Links down below. I've got a file on how to make Kato couplers user friendly for micro train couplers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Now everyone's taking a dig at me. What the hell?
You're an easy target.
I would say it's too easy. It's way too easy, especially when you come on looking like you do this morning.
Oh, don't you start. After this, I'm going to bed.
Well, don't leave too soon after the show because I need to ask you something.
Oh, no.
No, it's not bad.
No, Mike, this isn't a 12-hour marathon show.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Well, you're not going to put on a glove and go cough twice for me? Oh.
Well, we've been on an hour, so
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's been an hour? Oh, Jesus Christ.
been an hour already.
another quick show.
Yeah.
We're going faster.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, these shows are always fun. Okay, well, since it's the end of the show, for those of you still watching, send us emails on what you want us to talk about. If you flood us with emails, we don't care. The more emails, the better, because then... Actually, if everyone just gives us one top or 3 topics, if everyone in chat can give us 3 topics via email, and we will try and give you a running program sheet on what episodes are going to be happening in the future. Okay? Let's see if we can do this. So 3 topics.
And
Okay?
then we'll stay on track.
And send us some intermission videos of you guys, or if you guys want to be on the show,
Or photos.
or photos.
You
anything.
voted fine.
Yeah. If you send us photos, we'll make a PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah. And
Well,
also,
Shannon, I'll send you a video for intermission.
and serious.
I've got a good one.
Yeah. Keychains. Seriously, email if you want a keychain. We'll work it out. And which one you want to do? If you want to just the $5 one to buy one, or if you want to spend a little bit more, and we'll work out the details to get in towards a raffle.
Yeah.
And we'll use the extra money from those keychains for that raffle, and it'll be a good one.
Yeah. What I might do is after this stream ends, I'll edit the description below, and I'll write in there. So when you send us the email for the keychains, to put in the subject line, keychain, so that way I can actually get them all put into a certain folder automatically, instead of me digging through all the emails and going, where is it? There's one, there's another, and going through it that way. So we'll do that. I'll update Nightbot. There are a few changes that are going to happen in the show. They're not big ones, but they will be happening. As I said, 3 topics. If everyone can just send an email with just 3 topics, we'll see how many topics we can run, and we'll see if we can write a program of some sort to make the show more enjoyable for you guys. You know, we enjoy the show, you know, sitting here every Saturday talking to you guys, badgering each other on. You know, and, you know, as I said, it's good fun, good entertainment, and, you know, you learn something.
And where can you spend an hour and just laugh at 4 clowns?
That's true.
At least one.
Keychains. Hashtag information.
Yep. So I'll do that. I'll do that in the description below right now. It'll take me maybe the next 5-10 minutes to do that. Otherwise, for all those still on the feed, thanks again for tuning in to another Saturday of Back on Track. Trackside Saturday live. We'll see you all again next week. Why are you naked? If I'm going to find out where you live and I'm going to come visit you. You want to pick on me? I'm gonna make this personal.
Oh, Shannon will find you.
Oh yeah.
He knows where I live. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Shannon has friends in places.
Today's episode of MacGyver, Mexican version.
Oh boy.
All right. Anyway, thanks again all. We'll see you all again next week. And yeah, as I said, 3 topics in the email down below. I cannot say that enough. If I had everyone's email, I'll be sending you emails to say, send us topics. So please do that right now. Jump in your email, send us 3 topics. We'll get onto it. We'll give you a program so we know what we're going to be doing. Okay? And as I said, there's a few updates coming up. Traveling box cars are going to be arriving next week. And that's all for now.
There you go.
Peace.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good week.
Stay loose.